Hi guys, it's Thomas here from COTBASE.com. In today's special video, I'm going to do an update on silver. As you may know, CFTC has not issued its commitments of traders report on Friday as usual. Due to federal holidays, these reports are sometimes delayed by a day or two. And on CFTC's website, you can actually see the official release schedule showing you that the next report will come on the 8th of July, Monday. In the meantime, I thought I'll put together a video on silver, one of my favorite markets these days. And I'd like to show you how you can actually analyze the options only COT data type. Now, before I do that, I just want to show you in COT basics over here what options mean. So the futures and options data type, it includes options data as well. Options positions are converted to futures contract equivalent positions by delta correction. So for those who are, of course, trading options know that how important delta is. And basically we convert these options contracts to futures contracts to get a combined data, which of course really shows you the entire market. All the traders are together, and that's what we usually analyze in these weekly COT reviews, the futures and options combined data type on the classic COT report that has the longest history of COT data. In today's video, I want to show you something we've created, the options only. So if you go to CFTC, you will find that the commitments of traders report is issued in two formats, futures only and futures and options. But COTBASE.com, here we decided to come up with a solution to bring you options only. So we subtracted the futures data from futures and options to get the options only data type. And it's quite interesting, guys. It's really, really interesting. If you only looked at the futures and options data, I'm going to switch over for a second and show you what that shows us on silver. You would think that the market is leaning, or the stress level in the market is leaning towards the bearish side, right? So you can see this is the entire history of COT data going back to 1995. It's actually quite a unique way of analyzing markets, looking at what other traders are doing, right? And just by looking at it, you can see commercials are roughly at 75,000 contracts net short. So you would think that it is more of a bearish picture. But if we switch over to options only, then you will see a very different story, I added the COT Index, okay, to the table. I took out COT change analysis. It's something more inclined to shorter term analysis. So we look at, week to week changes in traders positions, and that can be very helpful in the short run. But I'm interested in the long term picture. I added the COT index to the column. We have the COT extreme, of course. Looking at it, you can see that commercials in silver are at a 222 report extreme. So it has been 222 reports since commercials were at this level. It equates to a 90% COT index reading. Let's open up the chart. Let's see it in a larger chart over here. This is the entire history of COT data, options only. And you can see the most bullish extreme where commercials were at their biggest net long level. So about 7,500 contracts net long. That was just before we reached this bottom in December of 2008. Okay? The opposite is also true. So when commercials reached about 10,000 contracts net short, that was signaling a top in silver. So what's unique now is even though the futures and options data combined is showing more of a bearish picture, the options only, so the more sophisticated traders who trade options, are actually giving us a bullish COT extreme. Quite unique. I think this is really, really interesting. You can go back in time and see what happened when we had a bullish extreme. You can see just over here, this was about 5,500 contracts net long for commercials at that bottom after the COVID panic. And we are at a bullish extreme once again, even though silver is targeting prices above $30 now. So copper is at an all-time extreme when it comes to options only data. I'll show you copper as well in just a moment. It's a little bit different, you can see, but we are getting significant readings from copper as well. Gold, not as big of an extreme, not 90% COT index, but 83, still pretty strong, I would say. So yeah, that's the options only data analyzed. Now, if you are excited about looking at what the stress level is in silver or other markets, other futures that we do not have the COT data on just yet, then you can actually add the iCOT intraday indicator. First, the scores. This is our own unique indicator that we developed after many, many years of research, reverse engineering the concepts of COT analysis and bringing your own data. This is not data from CFTC. And if you just looked at silver COT index, how that works in the COT charts, this is pretty much the same. We measure stresses in the market. It may not be as obvious on the chart, but if we add the signals to the chart, then you can see something very, very unique. And on silver, this is a daily candlestick chart. So I know it's an intraday indicator and it's designed for day traders, those who are looking at shorter time frames. But I do believe it is very, very helpful on daily charts as well. Beautiful catches. Bottom, top, top, bottom, 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 top, top. It's quite the unique indicator. Of course, it is something we designed for short time frames. I can show you a 1 hour candlestick chart. There you go. I can show you a 5-minute candlestick chart if that's something you're looking to trade. So a lot of very, very useful tools here at COTBASE.com. We, of course, analyze the classic COT reports, not just the futures only data type, not just the futures and options only data type, but options only as well. Thank you very much for your attention. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, please hit the like button, give us a thumbs up, subscribe if you have not yet subscribed. Also, we have a new Instagram page, and if you could join us on that, that would be wonderful. Our link is in the details below. Thank you very much for your attention. Have a wonderful weekend. See you next time.